Wanted to make a little video here. I just did a 2-inch leveling kit on my 99 Silverado. It's a 1500, and you know the torsion bars, they suck coming out. They do not want to move, especially when they're rusted in there. So what I found was the best and easiest thing to do is take a grinder. See, I did it a couple times. I use the 4.5-inch angle grinder. I think a die grinder might work better because it'll fit in between the cross member a little better. But cut our chunk out, and then I got it pretty close to the edge. On the other one, I got it right down to the actual torsion bar. But I cut this right here, and then I use the puller that I used to put it back in, and I tightened it down. And I just set this in here just in case the puller came off or popped off or something. And I set the little piece that the bolt goes through to tighten down. Set that back in the cross member to make sure that it didn't come out if the puller came off. And what I did was I had the truck on the jack, and when I put that back in, took the truck, loosened it, got it off the jack stand, and dropped it down. And see what happens is it just snaps the key right in half. And this is a good way to do it if you're not trying to reuse your keys ever again. I mean, if you want to reuse them, then it's gonna be a lot harder, but you can see the rust in there. And yeah, so that's what I did. The first one came off easier because this is the second one. The first one I did came off a lot easier because I cut all the way down to the torsion bar. But on this one, I couldn't do that. Cross member was moved different or something somehow, and it took a lot more to pop it. I had to get on the truck and jump on it on the front corner a couple times before it popped off. And make sure there's nothing under your truck when you do this, because it does drop your truck all the way down on the bump. Okay, and underneath the truck over here, you see here I got the new bar, the new keys in, torsion bar all set up, and new keys in there. Same process to get it on and get it off. And you can see I had to cut into the cross member a little bit. I'll probably go back over and weld that up just to be sure it doesn't bend or anything. Lucky, and the front torsion bars, the front where they go into the control arms, the arms, they slid right out actually, so I didn't have any problem whatsoever getting them out. That one over there was kind of stubborn. These torsion bars have a lot of play in the control arms and the arms in the front there where they connect to it. And what I did is I put a pipe wrench on this control arm here, and I got it to move a little bit, but not the way I want it to. And once I broke that loose, once I broke the key loose, it finally popped off and gave me the room to slide the bar forward to pull the key out.